Merhaba arkadaşlar, hoş geldiniz. I am Turkish tutor Ibrahim Kaplan. This is our first lesson. Before we begin, I would like to explain a few things. For these tutoring videos, I'll be following my own book. This course covers levels from beginner to advanced, so I highly recommend that you follow the same sequence I follow. Another thing, in the first lesson, I've chosen to start with the subject Ses Bilgisi. But please note, this subject might feel very complicated, but that's okay. In this lesson, I am not aiming to teach grammar because I will just introduce what Turkish language is like in general. Okay, now, although you don't understand, do not panic. Everything is under control. Okay, let's get started. Ses Bilgisi, which is called sound harmony, explains how sounds work and change in Turkish. It will help you speak more naturally and correctly. First thing we need to talk about is Turkish alphabet. Turkish alphabet is a variant of the Latin alphabet. There are normal letters and their capital forms. You are already familiar with most of them. Let's look at the pronunciation now. A, B, C, Ç, D, E, F, G, R, H, I, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Ö, P, R, S, Ş, T, U, Ü, V, Y, Z. 8 of them are vowels and rest of them consonants. Knowing this alphabet is important because Turkish is pronounced exactly as it is written. So if you know the text, then you also know how to pronounce it. Okay, now let's talk about importance of harmony rules. Ünlü uyumu, vowel harmony. Turkish is an agglutinative language. That means to build sentences, we add suffixes to word root. I left some examples here. As you can see, there is a root word and there are suffixes attached. This is how we create the sentence, and this is what Turkish language is in short. Now here, you see a word, but in fact this is a long sentence. To create sentence, all we need to do is adding correct suffix. Yes, correct suffix, because suffixes have different variants. A suffix either takes a, e, two vowels, or I, U, Ü, four vowels. There is no third option. Let's examine examples. Lar is plural suffix, and as you can see, plural suffix has two different forms because this suffix is in two vowel way. Lar and ler. Okay, there is a word ev. Ev means house. Now, I want to say houses. I'll make it plural. So I need to add plural suffix after ev. But which one? Lar or ler? This is exactly the point where vowel harmony comes into play. Vowels in suffixes want to harmonize each other to ensure smooth and easy pronunciation. Shortly, every vowel in suffix wants to harmonize with the vowel before it. So, every vowel in suffix imitates previous vowel, and first suffix must harmonize the last vowel of the root word. Since the word ev is ending with a vowel, then we need to pick up the same sound. So this is ler, evler, houses. What if you say evlar? This is wrong. You cannot do that because in this case, a of lar is breaking the harmony. Okay, another example. Kedi. Kedi means cat, and I want to say cats. I will make it plural. Should I add lar or ler? This is ler again because ending vowel of kedi is e, and e wants the closest sound e. So kediler. What if you say kedilir? No, this is incorrect again because plural suffix is in two vowel ways. E vowel isn't valid for plural suffix. What if you say kedilar? No way, impossible. But why? Lar exists. So what I use lar? Why just I can't do that? How will I know it? What's the logic of vowels? To destroy all question marks, I prepared this table. This table explains the vowel logic. Firstly, we need to categorize vowels based on how and where they are pronounced. Horizontal way is about sound itself. Kalın refers to thick sound. A, I, O, U. İnce refers to thin sound. E, I, Ö, Ü. Vertical way is about the lips shape. Düz refers to unrounded lips shape. A, I, E, I. And yuvarlak refers to rounded lips shape. O, U, Ö, Ü. So, Turkish language cares both ways, the sound and lips shape. When we start saying the word, we don't want to change the voice tone and our lips shape. This is main structure of Turkish, and Turkish is very strict about it. No any single excuse. So, instead of kediler, if you say kedilir, this doesn't make sense. You didn't say anything, and nobody will understand what you meant. Already, obeying the vowel harmony will lead you to speak easily. Let's look at these two sentences. First one's suffixes have got correct vowels, but the second one's suffixes have got wrong vowels. Now, pay attention to first sentence pronunciation. Dinleneceklerdi. Dinleneceklerdi. See, miraculously my lips didn't move, and there was only one voice tone. Only thin sounds. Now, let's try second sentence. Dinleneceklerdi. Dinleneceklerdi. Did you see how my lips moved and sound very irritating? As a native speaker, even me struggled to say this wrong vowel sentence. Okay, now let's examine vowel harmony detailed by using this table. Kediler. Why I picked up ler as a close sound for e. Normally, every vowel wants next vowel to be itself. So, e of kedi wants e again. But e is not valid for plural suffix, then I need to pick up the closest sound of e. Let's try to find the closest sound for e. Firstly, I need to eliminate these four vowels because they have different tone. And I need to eliminate these two as well because they have different lip shape. Then there is one vowel left. It is e. That's it. Okay, now I'll introduce another table. This table shows how vowel harmonize. A wants next vowel to be itself, but if it is not valid, then closest sound ı. E wants itself or e. Ü wants itself or closest sound a. E wants itself or closest sound e. Ü wants itself or closest sound a. Ü wants itself or closest sound e. However, O and Ö want to harmonize closest two sounds because there are not many suffixes that contain O and Ö. You'll need to use this table everywhere in Turkish. Well, that was everything about vowel harmony. Ünsüz sertleşmesi, consonant hardening. There are harmonies for consonants as well. If a word ends with one of f, s, t, k, ç, ş, h, p, hard consonants, and if following suffix starts with j, d, g letters, then they turn into their hard ways. C, ç, d, t, g, k. For example, J is a suffix that gives meaning language. If you attach this suffix after nations, then it becomes language. Türk is a nation, and I want to say Turkish language. I will add J suffix. Türkçe. J becomes ç because of K hard consonant. However, when you add this suffix after English, it becomes İngilizce, which means English language. But J didn't change because English isn't ending with one of these hard consonants. Next topic is ünsüz yumuşaması. So, instead of making a consonant harder, we will make it softer. If a word ends with one of P, Ç, T, K letters, and if next suffix starts with a vowel, then they turn into their soft way. P, B, Ç, C, T, D, K, either G or R. But most of time it is R. But if word ends with double consonant, then it is G. Let's see examples. Ağaç, ağaca. Gök, göğü. Renk, rengi. Park, parka. But park didn't change. Please note, some words don't obey this rule. Be careful about it. But don't worry, I listed these words in my dictionary book. You can take a look at that. There are not many. Already usual foreign words don't obey this rule, like park. Next topic is ünlü düşmesi. There are some words that their last vowel drops when a vowel is attached. For example, burun, burnu, beyin, beyni. You can find these words in my dictionary. Don't worry about it because there are not many. Already most of them are parts of human body, like nose, brain, shoulder, heart. New topic is ünsüz türemesi. There are a few special words that their last consonants duplicate when a suffix that starts with a vowel is attached. I listed all these words already, so we can skip that. Next topic is kaynaştırma, buffer. This topic is very important. In Turkish, two vowels can never stand together. While adding suffixes, if somehow two vowels get together, you need to separate them with one of y, ş, s, n buffers. Each of them has different usage. Let's see the example. Kapı. Kapı means door. A suffix means to. I want to say to the door, but kapı ends with vowel and suffix is a vowel. There are two vowels together now. Then I need to use a buffer for smooth transition. Kapıya, kapıya. If you don't use buffer, then this is very hard to pronounce and it is preventing you to speak fast. Let's compare both ways. Kapıya, kapıya. Very smooth transition. Kapıa, kapıa. Look, between two vowels, I needed to stop. Hard to say it. Kapıya, kapıya. How easy now. That's the reason we need to use buffers. Okay, next thing is hece, which means syllable. This topic will teach how to pronounce words. Every word consists of syllables. Syllable is a single unbroken sound unit. I suppose you are already familiar with it, but I know some people struggle about it. Okay, how to detect syllable? The rule is very simple. Every vowel wants to be told with the consonant before it. Let's break down words of this sentence. First word, derin. What are the syllables of derin? Firstly, in a word, there are as many syllables as number of vowels. In this word, there are two vowels, e and e. It means this word contains two syllables. So, I need to split derin into two parts. Derin. Okay, how I know where to split from? As I said, every vowel wants to be told with the consonant before it. First vowel of derin is e. E wants to be told with de, so they are together. Second vowel is e. E wants to be told with re, ri, and n is part of this second syllable because there is no syllable left over. Derin. Second word is bir. Bir has one vowel. It means that this is single syllabled word. So I am not splitting it. Bir. Next word is umutla. U is one letter syllable because there is no preceding consonant. And an M is part of second vowel because vowels want to be told with the consonant before itself. And last syllable is la. Umutla. Rest of words have the same system. Dertlere yürüdüm yıldızların altında. Derin bir umutla dertlere yürüdüm yıldızların altında. That was everything about syllables. Next and last harmony rule is ulama. Ulama isn't a grammar rule but a spoken rule. Ulama will help you speak more fluently. Okay, the rule says that if a word ends with a consonant and if next word starts with vowel, then this consonant joins the next word. For example, there is her, which means every, and ay, which means month. So I'll say every month. Her ay. This is what you see on text. Her ay. But a native Turkish speaker would pronounce her ay. Her ay. So this re joins to next word. We do it to speak fast and fluently. That was everything about sound harmonies. Now you are ready for grammar lessons. See you in the next lesson. That's not all. Here is the most comprehensive and interactive Turkish application ever. With this app, you'll keep learning and improving your grammar, writing, listening, speaking, and reading skills through thousands of examples. Explore hundreds of topics, follow your progress, and switch between grammar mode and tourist mode for daily conversational Turkish. This is very useful, especially for travelers planning a trip to Turkey. There are more. When you make a mistake, you can view detailed explanation and sentence broken down by its suffixes. To focus on what matters most, activate suffix mode to practice only on suffixes, instead of translating whole sentence. Watch clips related to current question. Access entire library which contains all of my books and videos. Thanks to its syncable offline mode, wherever you go, you can use the app without losing your progress. Moreover, you can check my schedule and book private classes with me directly from the app. I designed it in the most ergonomic way, which lets you to use the app with one hand, only by keyboard, or just use it by voice control without even touching. There are more to discover inside this app. Thanks to its broad device support, you can use this app on phones, computers, tablets, and even on TV. I know you have been waiting for such this app. With its modern and lightweight structure, it's finally here. Enroll in my course and start this adventure now.